Lord Jamar was on Camp Capone, called out my baby, the sexy Kamala Harris. Beautiful, sexy black woman. Called her out and called her out her name all crazy. So let me tell y'all, the streets, I'm going to tell y'all the reason why I'm a Democrat and I'm voting for my baby Kamala. And Kamala, if you ever see this, I'm in my 40s and you won't be robbing the cradle dealing with me, baby. You heard? So listen, at the end of the day, this is what I will say, right? Kamala has a few issues that I agree with. For one, Kamala stands on abortion rights, right? She favors federal legislation to reinstate the nationwide protection of abortion access. Y'all remember the case Roe versus Wade, right? She provided that she would like to restore reproductive freedoms, meaning like a woman has a right to decide what she wants to do with her body. Think about this as a woman. Let's just say you walking in the mean streets of New York City. You happen to take an alleyway to your apartment, and then this big giant homeless man decides to rape you. You get pregnant with that god kid. Do you gotta have that kid? He raped you. So at the end of the day, certain states say abortion is illegal. So if that happens to a woman, your sister, your mom, your wife, your aunt, she's supposed to have a rapist kid? So think about that. So that's one of her policies that she's standing firm on, that is she would like to restore reproductive freedoms. So that's her stance on abortion. Secondly, a lot of y'all people always talk about what's going on at the border, right? So she considers the influx of illegal immigrants as a part of a global migration crisis and a humanitarian issue. Meaning that she's trying to stop the gangs, the human traffickers, and the drug cartels from coming into the United States and poisoning our mind frame of how hardworking Americans do their day to day. So I approve that she's taking a strong stance on the border. So two of her policies that I agree with is the abortion perspective and her stance on the U.S. border to keep human traffickers out, keep gangs, and keep drug cartels out. Not to mention, she's also trying to preserve jobs for U.S. Americans, because the more immigrants come in, they taking up the jobs. You know why? Because they're going to work at half of the rate that Americans want to work for. So what does that mean? We got a lot of brothers roaming the streets unemployed. When you got people in inner cities unemployed, that's when the crime rate shoots up. So at the end of the day, she's trying to regulate all of that at the border. Third, her stance on the Supreme Court. She supported Biden's recent proposed court reform, which will guarantee only an 18-year term limit in judicial codes of ethics that will be enforceable under law. And for y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, that means basically if you're running for office, you want to be a judge or whatever the case, you only can do it for 18 years. That's it. That's all you can do it for is 18 years. She's saying that she's going to enforce that. That way we can get some new, fresh ideas in there after the 18-year term. You know what I mean? So y'all ain't think I was going to cook like this, but let me cook. Let Me Cook t-shirts is coming real soon. Make sure y'all support. You heard? It's your man. All right, so cool. So listen, the policies that Kamala are enforcing: one, abortion, U.S. border, Supreme Court. Okay, the next one is policing, right? She called for a criminal justice reform and a ban on holds and a national registry for police officers who break the law, and she wants to decriminalize marijuana. For all my guys that smoke out there, you know what I mean? She's trying to decriminalize marijuana, which in New Jersey, where I'm at, you could get high right in front of a cop. So salute to that. If she's supporting that, guess what? For all my weed heads out there, my stoners, then Kamala's the one you want to, that's the one you want to rock with. But when she say that she wants to do like she want to get rid of a ban on holds. You know how police officers like to violate you, put you in choke holds. She's trying to get rid of all of that. You can't rough us up no more. All of that, police brutality. She's trying to do away with that. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Kamala for that. So number 4 is gun rights. All my folks that want to endorse their Second Amendment. What she's trying to do is that she wants to have a reasonable gun safety law, a ban on so-called assault rifles. I think it do need to be a ban on assault rifles for civilians. You know why? Because y'all running around here with switches and y'all running around here with the AR-15s. You don't need no AR-15 to shoot one man. Why you want to dismantle my body like that? Have my arm over here, my ear over there? Like, no. Let's get rid of assault rifles for civilians. Go get you a 9. Get you a Glock. Get you a Ruger. You don't need the AR-15 with the 18, the 100 clip. You don't need all that to go out and handle some regular street beef. So I'm with you, Kamala. Get rid of them assault rifles. Give me a fighting chance. At least I get hit with a 45 or a 9. I might live. An assault rifle. I'm out of here. That's what they hit Dolph with. Rest in peace, Dolph. They shooting Dolph with an AR-15. That's too much. So I want to ban them. I want to ban assault rifles for anybody, any civilians. That's stuff for the military. When they go to Palestine and Israel and stuff like that, that's the people that need them type of weapons. We don't need them in the U.S. You ain't got that much beef to have a damn AR-15 to come shoot Ronnie Ron. Why you want to shoot Ronnie Ron with a whole clip with 100 bullets in it? Come on, man. So, like I told you, we're gonna run it back down why Kamala is the person that should win. She's for abortion, where she wants to restore reproductive freedoms, making sure that the woman is in charge of what she want to do with her body. For the U.S. border, she's stopping the traffickers, she's stopping the gangs, and she's stopping the drug cartels. Supreme Court, she's guaranteeing that you only can do 18 years in office. That way you can get out of office and bring some fresh new ideas. And I'm reiterating this for the people that might have just joined the live. Policing, she says, you know what? I'm banning all holds. Police cannot throw people in the dope fiend no more. And she wants to decriminalize the marijuana. All right, gun rights, we getting rid of all AR-15s for regular smuggler dudes that go to work every day. You don't need the AR-15. You ain't got that much beef. All right, and then taxes, let's go to taxes. She wants to, as far as her stance on taxes, she would like to increase taxes on Americans that make $400,000 or more. So none of y'all dudes in the comments got to worry about y'all taxes going up because y'all niggas ain't making no $400,000 a year, okay? But for the middle class, such as myself, she trying to offer, if you single, you get $3,000 tax credit. But if you married, you get a $6,000 tax credit due to you at the end of the year. Now, don't that sound good? If you got a lady, y'all getting $6,000 back. You got your kids at the crib. A nice 6-piece McNugget with barbecue sauce, that sound good. A 3-piece, if you single, that sounds sexy. So Kamala is doing some great things out there. So Lord Jamar, why would you call this beautiful specimen of a woman a B.I.T. Say what? Why would you call her that? She's gorgeous. Why are you hating? She looks like your mother. She look like she could be your akin to you. Y'all questioning her whether she black. I have never met a white person last name Harris. T.I.'s last name is Harris. Y'all got to stop it, Slime. This is crazy. Now, Jamar, I'm going to give you a pass because I did like your little hit back in the day. Punks jump up to get beat down. That was fire. But you losing your mind now. Now, maybe it's the dreads. You need to grow the dreads back, bro, because you're not thinking. You got to start thinking, bro. We got to protect our black women. So Kamala, like I said, I'm gonna follow you on Instagram later, baby. You heard? I don't know if you single. Right in the chat, is Kamala single?